Good morning, everyone. This is Chase for us all. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the Trials of Reckoning. I got a pretty good score and it's very versatile. You'll be able to use characters that you have been working on in preparation for this. And it has a lot of expansion to go up past the 11K mark, which is what I hit. I already hit about 11.5 off air the next day when I was doing this. And it is only going higher, and it's just because I'm leveling up the cards I didn't have maxed. I'm leveling up my characters towards that 120 mark. So I know like this type of team you could use and get to that level where you're hitting, at least last I checked, I was in the top 30. So let's get into that. Alright, so this is the team that I'm using for Trials of Reckoning hard boss mode. You can go actually to the quest high score. Last I checked I was 30, still am, doing pretty good right now. You can see my team is not maxed out at all, which means that for a lot of newer players, you can actually use this type of team. I know a lot of people went into the Final Fantasy VII Remake and just got all the units and they just don't know what to do. Maybe they're maxing out some. Good news is I used two of them. Don't use Aerith or Barrett. I don't think it's worth it. Look for Rain. Everyone loves a Rain. And then I used Lastwell and Charlotte. So just to give a little bit more diversity, Charlotte's main job in this is not to bring hate. It's literally to do lightning resistance down and steal time. Steal time can be done by other units such as Yerma, who can bring unit resistance down, which is also a very good unit for this. I saw Minute, who was in the top 10 doing a wind build in order to do that. Now, the one who's actually bringing hate to this and directing all the fire towards them is Rain. There are other characters they can use as well, such as Barrett. Barrett can get the directed attacks. And then there is Engelbert, who also has the large, what do you call it? The large value modifier for it. And you can use him, but the problem is you have to get him past level 99 towards that 120 value. So really all the characters that I have here, the only character that you have to get past level 100 to get something even close to what the score that I got is Rain. Rain needs to be at least level 102 to get his first ability, or 107, where he gets the ability to cast slow. This boss, if you don't know already, is weak to slow, and Rain has an ability to actually deal with that. So I'm not going to talk about this. You're going to see in the video like kind of what I did, but I'm trying to talk about this in a very modular way. And basically you have two units that are a specific element and they do a certain job. Lastwell's job is to do the ice damage on the right hand side of the map, and Tifa is the wind elemental unit who's going to do wind element damage against the earth units on the left hand side of the map. Then you have Charlotte doing steal time. You have Rain bringing the hate and absorbing the missile attacks. He actually has very high missile resistance. If we go into his sub job right now, or excuse me, his stat details, he actually has 20% native resistance. So he's very, very high. Well, actually 15. I use a item here that gives 5% extra. So he has 15% native resistance, which is very high. You can put on a different Esper if you would like, because he's not the main damage dealer in this group. You can put an Esper to bring out that missile resistance, and then that would really help your party in perfecting those values. In all honesty, like with how I'm setting this up, I don't have max residence. I do have max cards at the moment, but the idea isn't the fact that you need this perfect resonance, you need this perfect affinity. I don't have that. If I go to this card, I'm pretty sure I don't even have this at 10. I have been farming for a little bit, but I don't think I even got her to level 10. She's at level 2. So she does not have that much resonance with this Esper, and we're getting that high value already. So really what it comes down to is I'm using Cloud to do his 3-hit, and I'm using Rain to do his 3-hit, and just building that slash chain all the way up. Cloud is perfect for this because he brings slash resistance down, and then Charlotte also brings lightning element resistance down. And those are very important because in order to maximize your score, if you can reduce the boss down to a level that is where he gets hit by attacks and he's weak against it, then you get more points. And that's how you do it. So typically you would use an earth element unit in order to take down the boss and get those values. But earth element is not very good for this. There's no large modifiers or XL modifiers. So what's been happening is that people have been using modifier down ability or resistance down abilities, such as slash or strike, or whatever they're doing to build that chain in order to maximize their score. And for me, I found it with Charlotte and Cloud bringing down the slash resistance and bringing down the lightning resistance. Okay, that was a little long-winded, but let's get into the video to see how I set this up. Alright, she uses Holy Knight's Cheer to build up some AP, moves up, uses Revitalize, and moves up as well to get in position. He's going to kill the first ad. Fleet of Foot gets me into position to move to the target panel when attacking. He uses War Maiden's Vitality so that he can have enough AP to do his limit break. He moves up. He uses Astral Guard to attract the gun abilities of basically everybody, because he has the highest, I think, he has one of the highest missile resistances in the game. Okay, he comes in. He can go for XL damage. I wonder if this is, no, I have to max that. So cross slash would be the best here. First time he's ever not critical hit. Okay, she comes up. And she is going to Swift Punishment to reduce agility. She can now use Overpower to go to the target panel and then move to the side and actually be in position to finish those guys off. He moves up. He uses Blade Flash Awaken. He moves up. He uses Flashing Impact to take out one of the units and cast Slow. Slow hits this time, thank God. Don't want to do another video on that. He takes a couple hits. He resists them. He comes in. He's now in position to use Braver to bring the slash resistance down because he is actually weak to it. She needs to use Steal Time. Okay, now that we've done that, we can remove this unit, and then basically he takes no more turns while we finish off the rest of the ads. Okay, he comes up. He will cast Azure Sky. So if you level up and max Azure Sky, you'll do a lot more damage. I only have it at level 1. You can now do Soul Prominence to bring up the slash counter. She can now use Lightning Strike, and given the turn order, she has a lot of room. So even if you have her at 89, you're probably fine. And then if you do triple slash, you'll now have enough to finish with one at the end of the battle. Okay, she can cast Odin to get the effect. Okay, moves away to not wasting any turns. We do Soul Prominence. Okay, we've got it up to 11. We do steal time to continue the chain. He's done. Craw, triple slash again. Okay. Yeah, no more turns will be taken. So if she attacks here, perfectly fine. She is wasting a turn. So if you can actually lower her agility, you would actually benefit from that a lot. I don't think I can soul prominence. It will kill him. But since we're not going based off of elemental chain, we can just attack. Lower him a little bit. Let's see if we can actually do power break. I don't think we can. Yeah, he gets it really close. He's very likely to crit. I don't know where that crit value is. There used to be one here, but I don't recommend it. So I would just attack just to build the chain a little bit more. And then finally, we just finish off the triple slash, and we should get above 11k. Okay, moment of truth. Well, we did get above 11k, but we didn't beat our last record, so that's just dependent on crits. And this can build a lot more because as you maximize the units, you'll finish the turns faster. And by doing that and getting essentially more crits, more damage, you will maximize it somewhere close to probably 12 or 13k. Okay, thank you guys for watching the video. Appreciate it a lot. You can follow me on Twitch at Chase vs. Game. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Not this Friday, but you will see me on, in general, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, about 9 o'clock. It's really fun. We have a bunch of people from the Wotive community who actually work together in making these type of videos. I had Omni on there and Wally who were telling me some strategies earlier on how to perfect that strategy that I have. They're also really big on auto, so you can ask them how to perfect your auto team. They've already been thinking about getting 10k plus with just an auto strategy. So I highly recommend coming into the stream to come watch that. That's Chase vs. Game. And please like and subscribe my videos at Chase vs. All. Have a great rest of your day, guys.